had a slim, muscular brother who marveled at my poetry. He hushed the crowd when I spoke. He smiled as I recited. He anticipated my message. The words that spilled from my lips and poured onto the mic, as if in some way the overflow splashed into his ears, slid down his throat, and bathed the unclean parts of his soul. As I stepped off stage, he slid an arm around my waist, halting my retreat. He whispered content in my ears, praised my work, offered to cleanse my body, because I had cleansed his soul. He said he wasn't a poet, but an athlete who could flex me, stretch me, and make me sweat through basketball. I argued about my flabby thighs and weak lungs, whined about the game I hadn't played. He said he would train my movements, coach my response. In turn, I would read for him privately. Evening came, and this was like no other game he had played. He warmed up, balancing my breast on the tip of his tongue, flicking my ring. He gripped my back as he nibbled my abdomen, licked my belly button. I jerked, but he palmed my hips to control my squirming. He ran me, stressed me, tired me out, running up and down my court trying to score. I blocked his attempts, but he crossed over my restraint. I grabbed at his ball, but he called foul for reaching. My penalty? He held my arms as he traveled down my court. Timeout. I questioned his motives. I thought we were playing basketball. He said being a poet is something he could never aspire to, but he was a champion basketball player, and this was basketball. Okay, play. He rushed and shot, rebounded and shot again. His tongue was the hand that dribbled my clit, and he had incredible ball control. He handled me with perfection, his fingertips assisting every now and then. He rushed to my goal by passing my thighs, letting go of my hips, slam, and score. I collapsed, a rookie beneath the goal. I curled up, wanted to sleep, but he told me I owed him a poem. So I laid him out like scratch work, piecing together his most musical lines so I could grasp his lyrics. I transformed him into a work of art. He was language without words. Together we were an oxymoron no one would believe. I stroked his rhyming meter, cupped his similes, kissed his creativity, traced oral expression, and symbolically swallowed his verse until he exploded, a masterpiece on my palate. Now I haven't seen him since, but he told me he memorized lines from the poem I created, and I have a new respect for the game.